gentleman just contracted me to repair his stage shoes um, that he adores. And actually, these are, not terribly expensive. Um, you can get shoes like these generally about $70 to 500, and they're not diamonds; they're just small rhinestones. They're actual rhinestones, and I think they're like a heat sink rhinestone, and that's why they just fall off like that. He really complains. He's got the shoes in different colors. He's got the red, he's got the blue, but the stones keep falling off. And he really likes these the best because you can't really see it. They're hologram too. I mean, they get really sparkly. Yeah, I wish you could see how absolutely fabulous they are. They're just really Liberace. And so he went and he bought, another pair, and he was taking the stones off the back by hand and then using them to repair the shoes with. And so he's got two pair of these shoes. And he was using super glue. You see where it's white in these spots? It's because it eats the foil off the back of the stone. Plus, when you get it on the top, it turns white, and then he spilled some here. But he was avidly trying to repair them. Um, he just thought, well, I'll just buy another pair and I'll just peel the stuff off and glue it on the other. And I've seen people do that before. But you get a lot of this kind of thing going on. Um, but it's not really from beating them to death. It's because it's just a poor make. They're using what I think is a heat sink stone, and which sticks on after heat is applied, and it's just not a good glue. And especially for shoes, it's wretched. And really for clothes, they're not much better. It's sort of like, um, where is this thing I got? I was showing him an example of. I don't know if you've ever bought one of these and tried to do it yourself kind of thing. It's kind of a quick lick thing that people will buy and just iron it on, and then all the stuff just falls right off. I'm trying to find it. I just got done showing it to this guy. It's I got one that's a big butterfly. And you get it at the store, and here it is. You buy it at the store and you iron it on. These usually all fall off. And this one's in rhinestone. You can't see it. Looks like pearls, but it's not. They're little rhinestones. But these are really not that good. You iron them on, and they don't stay on. I don't care if you take the sizing out of the outfit or whatever before you applied it, or what. If it's brand new, old, whatever. That's it's just not that good. They fall off. And that's for people that don't know how to do stonework and they don't want to take the time to set all the stones, because it would take days to make that design if you did it by hand. And the shirts get really expensive, but the iron-on stuff's no good. But that's what I think it is. I think it's a heat sink. See, that's super glue, super glue, super glue, where he's tried to reapply stones, and it's not working. But now these are for stage performance. So he's an entertainer in Dustin, and he's on stage, and I even know the place that he's on stage at, actually. Um, it's one of those small world theories. But see all the white super glue from him trying to attempt to repair it. And this looks like Kleenex or something where he tried to pat it off. The super glue. Yeah, see it? So, we took just one pair, and I told him, I said, I will do this one pair and see, because I think without having to lay stones on, because my stonework's expensive. And these stones, I'd have to see it. I don't think they're Swarovski, but they might be, which are glass stones, and they're coating. And then if they're plastic, they're cheaper, but the Swarovski glass or the Vegas stone, they're the best. But my stonework's expensive, and the next big part is they're really expensive if they're in Swarovski. And stage wear, so it should be in Swarovski. So I've already started a retouch on these without stone, which I think looks pretty good so far. I haven't brushed it off. It is not dry, but I've already repaired this one. They had a bunch of knockoffs. And I think it's going to pass, especially for its stage view, because he said to people, I asked him, I said, how close are they getting to you? Because it's at like an artistic viewpoint. Just like you go to a museum and look at a painting. It's better viewable at certain distances. It might be better viewable close. It might be better viewable at a distance. It might be better viewable to the left or to the right, standing. And that's just like with clothes and stage presence. You, I need to know how far away they are, you know. And I'm imagining they're pretty close. And I told him, he said, you're exactly right. You were talking like 5 foot or more. And I was like, wow. But I think this will pass. It looks really, really good. And I haven't even brushed it off. I'm letting it dry. And I think it's going to be pretty darn close. I repaired this whole shoe and the other one. And I think we got a win. And if he approves of that work, which it'll be thoroughly dry in 24 hours. I use a really good glue. And plus it's water resistant. You can rinse it off and all that. And then, he'll have me go ahead and start this other pair. And then we discussed hats. He likes to wear the English style driving cap. That's just his absolute favorite. And I told him, I do fedoras. And he said, would you do these driving caps? And I said, well, I can. We can do just about anything. Just tell me what you'd like and we'll go from there. So he's going to bring some of his driving caps that he likes to wear on stage. And he's considering, some rhinestone work or maybe glitter work or the hat to match the shoes or something like that. And I said, whatever you'd like, sir. So we're going to discuss that this afternoon. While these are drying, they're already ready. Just got them done. And they're drying, and they'll be drying time when he returns this afternoon, so that I can get his further approval if he wants me to go on and go forth with these. So now you'll have 2 pair of shoes instead of 1 pair and 1 to scrap off of. And you'll be extremely excited, I think. And then we'll have more discussion about the hat scene. So I'm so excited. I got a new contract for an entertainer, yay. And it's actually, in Dustin. So that's perfect. Anyway, just thought I could let you guys know the cool news. And yes. I can do it Liberace style too. I love Liberace style stuff. Anyway, talk to you guys later. I love you. Have a great one.